All I'm going to do now is break a little bit of stick up, just a tiny bit, just to give it that bit of smoke, and she'll taste just like a wood-fired thing. You just have to get it, something to break it on. See, all you need is a couple of pieces like that. Throw it on there, like this. See, just a few pieces like that. Throw it so it goes into that tray down there. That'll just give it enough smoke. You can all, I'm not sure if you can see right up the back, it's a few pieces already getting red there, just behind there. That's all you need. 180 degrees. Whack it in there. "15 minutes. About 180. Catch us in a bit. Welcome back. 15-minute mark. Well, about 14-minute mark. Wow, look at that wood-fired pizza in the smoker oven. 15 minutes at 180 degrees on a converted oven to a smoker. Right, where's the clothy maggot? Alright, get the fork up there, mate. Bring the fork in. Alright, we'll just pull this back a bit. And I'll just see underneath if it's nice and ready underneath. Get under there. Perfect. Have a look at that crust. Homemade. Wow, so this one's ready. I'll just turn that back a tad. I'm making 2 tonight. As you can see, the coal's just glowing in there to give a bit of a wood flavour. Alright boy, we'll take this one inside and I'll get the other one ready. Video of me putting one together, just a drop of oil, just like that. Normally just move it around a bit. I just make homemade dough, which is probably about 3 cups of plain flour, a good teaspoon of yeast, teaspoon of sugar, pinch of salt, probably 4 teaspoons of oil, and just water. I just add water by eye. That's the dough. And here I'll just put it together quickly. I normally like thin crust. You see, I'm not an expert at this, but this is how I do it. Don't use rolling pins, only more washing up. Just do it in my hand like this. You normally guess about the right thickness, drop it in there, move it around like this. All rustic. I'm a rustic old cook. I think the old way is the best way. Like this. There you go, that's done. Bit of barbecue sauce. Like that. Get the spoon, back of the spoon, just give it a little bit of a wipe over like that. These are thick crust, only because I'm feeding me daughter-in-law and family. I prefer I made a thin crust earlier today. Anyway, that's all I do. I'll get a bit of cheese. You can use tasty cheese. I normally use just the Aldi pizza cheese, which is alright. Tasty cheese is probably a bit strong if you like a lot. I do that. Just a little bit of cheese on it like this. I like it right out to the edge of the crust. Try not to get too much out onto the tin because it starts burning. Here your tin, like that. And Might go a few mushrooms like this, and like that. Just a few. A little bit of capsicum. Like this, nice colours. You can use a bit of green and red capsicum. A little bit of onion. Got my grandson on the camera, had him on my last video, so all my regular viewers will see it's a better video. Okay, got a bit of cabana, like this. Got a bit of leftover ham from Christmas I cut up. It's all good, still got more ham left over, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that tomorrow. Maybe some fritters, or cut thin slices and crumb them in egg and breadcrumbs and fry them up. It's normally beautiful. So you can use anything. You can use lamb mince, cabana. If you don't eat pork, use mince, beef mince, lamb mince. All those options. Some of my friends probably don't eat pork. I'll do that. Put some more mushrooms on, I'll use them all up. Like this. Go the rest of the onion. I think it'll be quicker than the Domino's. 15 minutes it takes me to cook it in that converted oven that I made at about 180. And yeah, well, that's how I make that. Now what I'll do, I'll cut this one so you can see the results of this one, because we had a chopping board. I'll have to buy my daughter one. And even hear the crunch in the pizza. So I'll get a plate. Needs a bit more cutting here. And a pizza wheel cutter. I normally have a nice piece of ply, 2 or 3 different sizes, probably about the four times the size of that. As you can see, that well cooked. Crust is cooked perfect. Whoa, the topping's falling off. I have a lot of topping, makes it a meal. Alright, back next time, but that's my pizza. I'll just go and whack this one in. You've seen how I do it. A couple of little sticks, just twigs, bark off if you can, is the best. That just gives it that little bit of a smoky tinge, just a drop. You can do it in pizza, in smokers or anything. Just tiny bit of wood, as long as you can get it up to about 180 degrees. Okay, catch us next time. This is it. My daughter hasn't got a big cutting board, so I normally got a nice piece of ply at home, so I'll just slide it out on paper towel on the bench. That's it there. Very good. Ready to cut up. These are some of my ingredients here. Got ham, cabanossi, mushrooms, capsicum, onions, barbecue sauce, and I use a pizza shredded cheese. Back in a bit.